Hell is more stronger.
Good, man. So,
Bios3Training.
Bios3Training.
I've seen some of your videos. I know you talk about about being and stuff. But I was wondering, like, do you think someone who's like really competitive and he's just like a natural athlete, do you think like at the end of his life he's missing out on something he doesn't try? Like, if he's super competitive.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. There's yeah.
Oh,
A
shit.
lot of guys are bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If you're not taking drugs, the elite level competitors, they're professional, Olympic, it doesn't matter who they're all taking stuff to be able to recover. Because you can't recover when you're natural, not like you can when you're on drugs. But there's a whole other level of how far you can push yourself, how hard you can train, how fast you can recover, all that stuff. But the mental thing that happens with it too, which you get like heightened sensitivity.
Oh shit, really?
You can see things, hear things better, things taste better.
So if you take steroids, it enhances your mental capacity.
I mean everything. Like, you're not getting smarter. A lot of guys get dumber when they take it. But,
You get smarter.
Without a doubt, like you do get like heightened sensitivity to certain things. Like you'll hear.
You think faster?
Think faster. But
Are you
like,
more creative?
I wouldn't say I'm more creative, but like the guys who take it for baseball, you can move faster towards the ball, and your reaction time is cut down towards hitting the ball. Like you still have to hit the ball,
right.
But why are they hitting the ball better? Is it due to power that they're getting strength? Well, technically, you got little tiny guys that are swinging the bat, knocking home runs. But the fact of the matter that they can hand-eye coordination changes with it too, so everything gets like heightened.
So you're on the court with steroids, so you see better, like.
You definitely like your reaction.
So it's like people. So yeah, so like time slows down in a way. You get in the zone.
Well, it's almost like
faster.
time for you slows
Right,
down. But
right.
for other people, they really would notice it. But it's
Right.
like if something happened,
Dang.
like your reaction time is even different.
Oh.
I think it has a lot to do with the adrenaline that starts to work from the high testosterone levels. The estrogen levels go up. Your adrenaline is pumping more, so you hear something, you're a lot quicker to react to what's going on. And that's why I think cops, policemen should be on this shit
Right.
all the time too. Definitely help them out. Our soldiers, if those guys got to pull 2 or 3 guys behind them to get them out of battle, climb up a mountain or throw them in a helicopter, they should be on this stuff too.
Are you just talking about in general? Like,
In general, yeah. I mean, there's definitely ways to abuse it that could fuck you up. There's no doubt about it.
So you think the danger, the health is problem doesn't outweigh the missing out
The
part?
benefit, the risk ratio has
Okay.
been, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. If you look up the statistics, I mean, water kills more people a year
Right.
than steroids.
What countries is legal?
Mexico is legal, and we go to
Okay.
Mexico at least once a year, me and my girlfriend.
Oh.
And I actually have a video up of this different steroids when Lance Armstrong got popped. I went into the pharmacy and said, "What do you guys have?" And took everything and looked at it and stuff, and they don't really use them down there. There's you can just walk into any pharmacy and they're like, "Oh, you're from USA? Come on in. Here's all the steroids." Like they just point, "Here you go," and I'm like, a lot of these baseball players and football players want to go beyond. Nobody wants to see what a normal human body can do anymore. That's just the nature of how humans are. But do you want to know how far you can go, or do you want to know how much further you can go farther than that? You know what I mean? Like, what's your limit, and how much farther than your limit can you go? And there's, whatever that space is, when you get to that limit, the feeling is like, it's not just euphoric, it's almost addictive to know that, okay, genetically I can only bench 200 pounds, but I just bench press 450 pounds. You know what I mean? And that's only due to the fact that I did this. If I never took these steroids, I would have never done it. But that's the best feeling. That's better than getting drunk this weekend.
What's worse, taking MDMA every weekend or doing steroids?
I have done MDMA multiple doses in nights, and I felt worse in the MDMA than I ever did on steroids. Like I felt more depleted, and felt like I would have wound up in the ground faster if I had kept doing that stuff than just doing steroids. No doubt about it.
Cool, man. And you do that with the steroids?
Yeah, absolutely. I did. You guys know who Ziz is?
Yeah, he did a lot of that
shit. I lived
shit.
like that life, dude. That was my life.
Oh, cool, man.
Partying every weekend. We would do ecstasy, and then when we come down off the E, take a bump of ketamine to bring you back up. And then when you ran out of that, you do liquid G, which was GHB, and we did that for rounds of like 3, 4, 5 days in a row. And then sleep 2 hours a night. See you, Susan.
And you were lifting weights too?
Yeah, we were still training, get all my workouts in.
So basically, if you want to take a lot of drugs, the best thing just to take steroids with it. So you
Steroids are probably the least harmful thing.
No, I mean like let's say you take a lot of drugs and you can't recover from a workout. If you take steroids, is that a good idea? Or
for.
I mean,
Recovery.
before recovery, like people like
absolutely.
Z's, like he goes to like parties a lot and he takes a lot of drugs and basically he can't recover with that
You'll be
lifestyle.
able to party harder because you were on steroids, so you
Right.
recover. But what it does is it gives you the ability to be able to maintain that muscle mass that you wouldn't be able to because you're burning so many calories while you're out partying and stuff, taking that stuff. That allows your body to recover faster.
Right.
Yeah, well, obviously, if you compound things, I don't think honestly there's any more danger compounding steroids with anything.
Right.
Like the steroids are not gonna affect you. I mean, they go talk about long-term health benefits. People having heart attacks at 45-year-olds who've never taken a steroid. There's people that have taken steroids, like my friends that have taken 45, 50 years old, no health complications, have kids, have all their hair. It just depends on the genetic code as to whether you're gonna have complications or not. It's like anything else. My father just got diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer. He was a smoker for a lot of years. Quit for 15 years, got lung cancer. My mom, she's still a heavy smoker, no lung cancer. So we know it's bad for you, but genetically, one's going to activate the cancer gene and one's not. But the bottom line is, if you look up tobacco or lung cancer or cigarettes, how many people every year those kill, if you look up steroids, you may have hundreds of thousands of people that are killed from smoking. And like 3 that were killed from steroids, you can't even really pin that on the steroids because they could have been drinking with the oral steroid. Like, there's all these different things. But there's a movie, Bigger, Stronger, Faster. Check that movie out. If you watch that movie, I can guarantee by the time you're done with that movie, you'll think differently.
I think I saw it.
It can change anybody's view on it, without a doubt.
You don't have to be a good boy all the time.